All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, producer Nikki Earnshaw. We're trying to get a hold of Aidan Miller right now. I would imagine there's a maybe he's in a batting cage.
Could be.
You know, they get up, they do their
get up early. They start practicing.
They got Greensboro in town. There's Jersey BlueClaws, and we're working on it. But let's look at the statistics of the Philadelphia Phillies. You got Alec Boehm. He's up there with hits and RBIs. Guy's crushing. He's got 65. He's got 365 RBIs. You know what's cool? I like it this time of year when you look at the league leaders. You know you got a good team when you got several players in those categories, and the Phillies do.
All right, now here we have the All-Star break coming up pretty soon. We have two of our major guys hurt. Remember how every team's got to send one player?
Yeah.
Who's going from the Phillies?
Well,
you got the
Alec
pitching,
Boehm,
but I mean, any
Harper's number one overall, so he'll
Correct.
go whether he plays or not. It's a different story right now. Alec Boehm's will probably be the starting third
Let me
baseman.
rephrase it. Who's going to get on the field to play other than a pitcher? Do we have anybody on the Phillies other than
You
a
mean
pitcher?
a position player?
A position player that will get on that team.
Probably Boehm.
You think that's
Boehm,
right? You think
Boehm will be
make
the
it?
only one, and Turner will probably make it. Right? You think he'll make it? He's up there in votes.
I hope so.
I mean, I would imagine Matt Strahm should be up there for a reliever in the reliever role. I believe.
So Turner would be the non-pitcher.
I believe Wheeler and Suarez will be on.
Yeah,
the
but
team.
they're pitchers. Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
So let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room. He was drafted number 1 by the Phillies, 27th overall. He's now with the Jersey Shore BlueClaws. Let's welcome into the locker room Aidan Miller. Good morning, Aidan.
Hey, good morning. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man, we were excited to get you on because, man, there's a lot of hype surrounding the name Aidan Miller lately. What do you think when people compare you to a great prospect like Mike Schmidt?
Man, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Mike Schmidt's obviously a Hall of Famer, incredible player, and to be mentioned in the same way as him, it's been pretty cool. And yeah, no, really, really cool.
Does that added extra pressure? Do you think about that, or you just heard it and just brush it off and then just go play your game?
Kind of brush it off. You know, it's cool to be recognized in that way. Kind of shows all the hard work's paying off, but I try not to look into that stuff too much and just go out there and play my game and just be myself.
Aidan, when you're obviously coming through high school and you're getting drafted pretty high by the Phillies, you have a lot of promise. They think very highly of you, obviously. As you're moving through the ranks, do you think about that? Is that something that you try to, because of you're such a high pick, you're more I guess you concentrate more or try a little extra harder? You just let that flow.
No, definitely just try to be myself, play my game. Baseball is such a hard game, and if you try and press or do a little bit too much, that's when you start struggling. And I found when I just be myself and play my game, that's when I do my best.
Aidan, it's Michael. Playing with the New Jersey Shore BlueClaws, is there something that you know that you need to work on, or the management has pulled you aside to say, now that you're here, feel comfortable, this is what we need you to work on, whether it's more of a batting, more fielding, stuff like that. What do you think you need to work on to just take you to another level?
I think it's everything. I think there's something I can work on every single day, and there's always ways I can improve my game, whether it's fielding, at the plate, approach-wise. And, right now I think my approach is something I'm really trying to get down and build a good approach, build a good routine pregame. When I show up to the field, have a consistent routine that I do that gets me ready for the game. So always trying to improve every little thing and just trying to be the best player I can be.
Hey, Aidan, it's Nick. I got to ask you about playing third base. You've played a majority of shortstop throughout your high school career and then into Clearwater as well as coming up to single A. Tell me about what the transition could be like if you do move over and play third base.
I think it'll be pretty smooth just because I kind of played third base my whole life at the amateur level. But the Phillies like me at shortstop, and I feel pretty comfortable at shortstop. So for the time being, that's where I am right now. So if I need to move off of it, that's fine. Whether it's outfield, third base, first base, I feel pretty comfortable everywhere on the field.
We're talking with Aidan Miller. He plays for the Jersey Shore BlueClaws. He's the Phillies' #1 draft pick last year, 2023. Aidan, making the transition from Clearwater to Jersey Shore, which is Single A, how big of a difference is the pitching and the quality of the game?
Yeah, I think overall it's a lot cleaner of a game. Guys are older, more experienced, so more strikes are thrown. Guys on the mound can kind of put it wherever they want, whenever they want. So, yeah, overall, I'd just say it's a cleaner game and a little faster of a pace.
Aidan, it's Michael again. When did you feel like if you finally started to feel like, hey, maybe I've arrived here that I can make this could be my life? Like, was it in high school? Was it who came to you first? Where when you stepped on the field, someone said, "Hey, there's a pro scout over there," or "Hey, there's a Division I, college over there." Who came first?
I always kind of thought that. Ever since I started playing baseball, I always knew this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and I always had that confidence and knew I could make it to the next level. So I really would say when I started, when I picked up a baseball, I knew, this is something I could do.
Aidan, I got to ask you about the draft last year. So you were going in, you were the 13th ranked prospect heading into the first round. You dropped to 27. Was it a little nerve-wracking when you're kind of waiting around during the draft and then the Phillies end up taking you? What's going through your mind during that experience?
Yeah, definitely a little nerve-wracking, going into it. But I was injured my senior year, so I can't really blame anybody for, not taking me because nobody could really see me play for a whole year. And I was glad the Phillies did. The Phillies took a chance on me, and I'm very grateful for that. And, it was a super fun night, a lot of emotions. I was glad my friends and family were there to watch me and were there to support me as well. So it was a great night.
On the phone with us is Phillies #2 prospect Aidan Miller. He's now with the Jersey Shore BlueClaws. Aidan, tell us what it's like, Single A on road trips, man. You're in buses. What's that like, going on road trips?
It's fun, honestly. We have a great group of guys over here, so we all get along really well, and we're all hanging out after games, and we're a tight-knit group. So, it's fun, traveling around, going to places I've never been before, and seeing cool stadiums. Like, we just played in Brooklyn last week, and, I got to try some Coney Island hot dogs. It's been really cool.
So, Braden, coming out of Florida and then being able to play in Clearwater, now you're up in mostly the North Jersey. For Jersey people, it's North Jersey to us.
Yeah, that's right.
You're talking about the Coney hot dog. Have you had a cheesesteak? And what's it like being in Jersey? Have you had any time to get to a Jersey Beach kind of thing?
Yeah, I went to my dad came up and my girlfriend went to Point Pleasant on the boardwalk, so we got to walk around a little bit. Haven't been to the beach yet, but I got to check that out on an off day or something. But, I'm always looking to go find some cool places to explore and just get around a little bit more.
Aidan, I'm sure you've seen what it's like at Citizens Bank Park in the playoffs, even during the regular season with the fan base. Being drafted by the Phillies, now being in this organization for about a year, what is kind of your sense of what the Philadelphia fan base is like, and is it something that you're excited about going forward into the future to play in front of those fans?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Watching the playoffs last year just gives me chills thinking about how crazy those fans are, how awesome it is. Even during the regular season, selling out 1 o'clock day games. They're super passionate, and, it's super cool, and it definitely shows. All their support helps the players in a great way, and, that's something that, I've been dreaming about playing at that stadium with those crazy fans. So, no, it's super exciting.
Yeah, they also can be very critical too, Aidan. I mean, you get out there, you're in a slump, you're making some mistakes. The pressure can get pretty heavy on you.
Yeah, for sure. But they just want the best for you. They want to win. They want you to do your best, and it comes out of love, I think. So, if you think about it that way, I think it's okay.
Aidan, have you had time to – a lot of times I've looked at the roster. You've had a couple of players come down to Single A when they were in rehab, Clearwater or Single A, Clearwater. You've played with, I guess, Marshawn. You've had Taiwan Walker in your dugout for a little while. Do these guys, when they come in, do they talk to you about what it's like, or they just come do their business and leave?
No, they're definitely sharing experiences and giving advice. But for the most part, yeah, they're kind of going about their business and doing their thing. But it's really cool watching those guys come in and do their work, and you can tell they're big leaguers by everything they do. They're just different. You can tell they do everything with a purpose, and it's really cool watching those guys come down and play. And even if it's for a day or 2 games, you can try and learn as many things as you can in a short time.
We're talking with Aidan Miller, Phillies number 2 prospect. You can follow the BlueClaws on X at BlueClaws. Take us through briefly. Take us through a day of a minor leaguer, a single A player up at the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, so we typically wake up. Our report time's not till 1 or 2, so I'll try and grab some breakfast and do some stretching or yoga before I get to the field, and then get to the field, do some activation stuff. Get the body ready for the day, and then typically we have early work hitting. So we'll do our routines in the cages, and then we'll go out to the field and do our early work fielding as well, and then a big team stretch, and then infield, outfield, and then group BP, and then I try and get in the training room after that to do some more prep and maybe some hot tubs, cold tubs, and then get ready for the game and play the game, and that's pretty much it.
Aidan, I got to ask you, your family is very involved with baseball. Your brother was drafted. Your dad was drafted by the Rangers back in the 90s. Your dad also has a performance center. How has he been able to help you throughout your career as a travel coach, seeing these big leaguers? I believe Pete Alonso works out down there as well. Just tell me, being around the game so much growing up, how it's helped you to get to where you are now.
Yeah, no, I owe everything to my dad. He's without him, I wouldn't be in the position I am today, with everything. Traveling everywhere, building the facility for me and my brother growing up, everything with baseball. He's taught me everything, and he's been an incredible help. And, so we have a facility down in Oldsmar, Florida, right outside Tampa, called the Courthouse. And there's a field in there. There's 5 or 6 cages. There's a Rapsodo hit track, so it's pretty sweet. It's got everything you want as a baseball player, and kind of grew up living there. It's kind of my second home, so that's been a huge piece of my development. But overall, my dad's just been incredible, and I owe everything to him.
Well, Aidan, I got to tell you, man, we're super excited that you're up with single A, and we'll be able to we're going to come up and bring the locker room, right, Mike? Nick will take the locker room crew, come up and catch a couple games and watch you play, and we're really excited to have you on today, and good luck moving forward. And Pete Greensboro, I know you guys got waxed last night, 14-1, but better luck today, man.
Thank you. We'll try and bounce back.
All right, listen, Aidan, good luck, and thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you again.
All right. Thank you.
There he is, Aidan Miller. How about that, Mike Carlin?
Very nice.
Was that great?
Yeah.
I'm pumped up for the kid,
yeah.
Nicky.
Oh, that was awesome.
We're going to be following him now. Follow him.
Yeah, man. We're going to have to get up to Journal. We have to go up there and check out a couple of Jersey BlueClaws games.
I think we need to get up there. I think we need to get up there for sure. Say what's up to him.
Guess what? We're going to make a plan.
Yeah.
We're going to take the locker room crew up. We'll get Danny Ryan, the intern Andrew Leeds.
We'll go to a show, a game that starts like in the afternoon, right after we do this show. We get in the car and go up.
Yeah. All right. That's a plan. All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you to Aidan Miller. That was awesome. He was on the Tom's River Volkswagen Sports Hotline, as they all are. First hour of the locker was powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give the Ocean City office a call at 609-399-1227. Now, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number 1. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Mike Carlin, producer Nikki Earnshaw, right here on 97.3 ESPN.